Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we're going to bring a Hygger Horizon Aquarium kit. It came a little beat up on the mail, but it's a huge box. We're going to bring it in. We're going to open it up and see what you get, and we're going to upgrade our older aquarium to this new aquarium. I had a 3 gallon. Now I'm upgrading to something bigger. This is almost a 9 gallon, I believe. So we're going to open it up, and I'll put the details on the description if you guys are interested in something like this, or if you're going to do aqua skating like I am, check it out. And if you like what you see, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we'll be back. Let's get it out of the way. Let's get this out of the way first. So, first of all, everything's in here. This is a rock formation. It's like foam, so make it lighter. Of course, the filter's going to be in there, so we're going to take it out. This is the LED lights with a remote control, which I like. So, pretty neat. Long one and not long enough. Put it here. Not the filter. Well, this is the actual water filter gauge. It's an internal power filter. That's what it is. Pretty much, it's a sponge that you gotta replace or wash it once in a while. It gives you instructions on what to do with it and how dirty it gets and stuff like that. And nothing in here. That's about it. That's all we have. They just give you the filter and a nice little setup. Let's go ahead and flip it around so you guys can see a little bit more. Let's get the angles of it. We're gonna see the dimensions here. It's about 19 inches. All right, 19 inches by 9, a little bit by 9. All right, just almost by 9. So it's 19 inches by almost 9, a little short of 9 right there. But it is actually 9 because it curves. If you guys see it. So side angle, you guys can see it. Side angle, it curves. If you guys can see this nice little curve. So this is pretty much almost 10 inches of curving. So 9's here, and it curves a lot out. So I like the expansion of it. A little light. It's not that heavy because it's not real rock formation. Of course, when you put in the filter in here, the water drips down here. If you're gonna buy crabs, this is a perfect place for them to go in here. But you got to make sure you put a little step for them to come on this crevice. So this is not bad. This is actually foam. This is all foam. Of course, it's treated for water, aquarium water. It's not sea salt. All right. This is fresh water only. Fresh water. So all the seals are made for fresh water. All right. If you want sea salt water, you have to buy in a different aquarium. If you see the box in front of it, it tells you exactly what it is for. Looks like it's well made. Underneath the bottom, let's check out the bottom so you guys can see the bottom. They have a little foam area. I like that. That's a plus. That's like to get a better grip. It's a little heavy, so I don't want to break this on the first. We're gonna clean it up today. So let's go ahead and put it together and see the process of it. How long it takes me to set it up. All right, let's talk a little bit more about the other items too. These are perfect items. So this is overhead LED lights, pretty much. It's extendable LED lights, different colors. And let's get it out and plug it in so you guys can see it. The LED lights have this extending arms here that you can move adjustable. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. They're adjustable, if you guys can see this. Plastic protecting the actual LED lights. I like that because the last one I had didn't have that and they burned out. Once in a while you are gonna have to take them apart and see if you can clean in the inside because moist gets in there somewhere or another. So just be aware that you are gonna get moisture in there and it's not 100% sealed. Even though I could see silicone that they put in there, somehow there's a little crack or a missing silicone. It's probably gonna get in there. Once in a while, come in here and clean it up. This is important to keep the algae off. All right. So, and the light's working. So you expand it, you put it together, and on this part of the lighting, there's a timer here. There's a I'm not quite sure if it's a redo or reset, plus and minus, and then the power, of course. Let's go ahead and turn it on. I'm plugging it in right now. First time plugging it in, and they completely turned on automatically. I thought there was a remote in here, but I'm wrong. There is no remote. I thought I saw a remote on the online, but unfortunately I didn't. Now on the timer wise, I'm not quite sure how this is gonna work, but off button, you could turn it off. Different colors, of course. Change the timers on the colors to change. The timer's pretty much syncing different colors. That's pretty much it is. I gotta figure it out which color it is. You can change cycle colors in here. This is white. It's pretty red and white. This is red and yellow. Red and blue, I'm sorry. And this is all white. So I'm gonna give it white, red, and blue together. So USA colors. And this is Messi's color, which is red and blue right here. And they're pretty bright, pretty bright. Let's tone it down. Yeah, different. One angle, 2, 3, 4. Let's try again. So we'll start with the lowest. This is the lowest. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, oh, it's 4 actually. So it goes lower after. All right. So let's start going ahead and opening up this filter system. So it's a unique filter system. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Let's go get it and get it out. Let's get it out and let's see if it has a sponge already and all the rocks and stuff that you need. So right now, so far, there's suction cups in here. All right, so it's gonna attach to anything. This is pretty much different draining system. So what it is, when you adjust these right here, they pretty much drain up the whole thing. It cascades the water down. It's really neat. I like how this completely looks. So here we're gonna expand it. So they give you 2 long ones to expand it. So we're gonna go ahead and click so I can show you how long it is, so you guys can see it. And you go adjust these. You could put 1 if you want, but I'm gonna see if I could how much I could stretch it out. So this is pretty much how you could stretch out. You could use 1. You don't have to use both. You could just use 1. So let me bring this a little bit closer. You could use 1 if you want, or the 2. And of course, this flips this way, so you can see it. You can open it, lock it, and this is gonna go in here. And there is a little indentation right here in this area here, so you can see it. And that's pretty much where this suction cups, and the water falls in here. It's cascading. So I'm just gonna probably put 1 or 2, depends on the situation. So I like this. This is plus. So I could get some some freshwater crabs in here, little tiny ones, and they could climb up here and do their thing. But this is very impressive. I like this part. There's a lot of crevices for fishes in here. I like that a lot. All right, so if you guys can see the filter here, there's a little attachment here. It kind of clips on, but you could just bring it, you push it, and you bring it out, and it completely, you see the actual filter sucking where it's sucking the water. And then the sponge in here, of course, they give you a sponge, but the sponge, you got to be careful, because there are also other attachments in here that you got to be careful. And they're in here, they're embedded in here. These are actually to capture the algae and other stuff, and they're little rocks in here. And sometimes they put a lot of charcoal rocks too, but in this case, they look like little rocks in here, and you could clean them up and come back and clean it out. It's very simple to adjust. Now the sponge, they do sell sponges replacing, but you're gonna have to cut it and adjust it to the level that it is, because this is a unique way. If you guys can see, it's at different angles. So try to keep the together for a filter and clean it up once in a while, and then make your own sponges down the line, and then just replace it. You do have to come back and it's kind of a unique way. And that's pretty much what it is. It's just, there's 2 parts to it. I'm not going to open this because I don't spill anything, but the sponge is one of the easiest ways to put it together. And like I said, I was putting it wrong, but if you can see it, it's like a little puzzle piece. So it could be flat in the top, and then it could fit back in there. So this sticks out. Unfortunately, there is no top to this. There is no top. So if you're going to have some fishes that normally jump out, it might not be the aquarium for you. So lucky for me, I don't have that kind of type of issue. I do have some shrimp, but they have never jumped out, so hopefully they never will. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And just to let you guys know, 90% of you guys out there are not subscribers. You guys are just watching the show. It will help me a lot if you guys subscribe to the show. So we'll be back. All right, so let me talk about the fish tank first of all. Here it is. I put my plants in there, a couple of fishes in here. I did put oxygen with a rock holding it down because this does not have oxygen. The bad thing about it that I don't have a top. There is no top for it. And you see that little critter right there? I'm gonna point him out there so you guys can see it. In fact, let me move this to the side. This is his name's Manitas. He's a crab. So this is great for crabs to lay down and chill and walk around. You can even plant stuff in there. Water's a little been dirty a little while, so I'm gonna start cleaning it up. Filter's easy to remove and take out. In fact, let me remove this so making noise. And the controls are actually easy. So if you can see the little waterfall here, you guys see it. I'm gonna move it, and I'm gonna move this guy down. Come on, come on. You need to go down. Go down, down. Come on, go down. He doesn't want to go down. Go down. He doesn't come out. He just stands here pretty much. But here, if you can see it, you can. This is the water pressure. See how much water you're going. But at night, I like to turn it down. I like to turn it like that much down. You know, get some of the one up. Be careful when you turn it all the way up. Let me move this guy down. He doesn't pinch me. If he pinches me, I'm gonna eat him. Here. Keep going. Keep going. You're not supposed to be there. Identify yourself. There he goes. So this guy, he lives up here in the rocks. He doesn't go over yet, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go in one of these days. So there's no cover for this one. And you can adjust these lights anywhere you want. He's right there. His name's Manitas. We call him Little Hands. We had two of them, but one passed away. We got lots of fishes. We have some little snails here. You guys see, you know, Gary's. Here's a big one right there. If you guys can see it. Then this is a real piece of wood right there, a driftwood. Real plants. But these fish has been eating my plants. I've been trying. I actually grew these plants in my other aquarium, and these guys been eating them. I do have a catfish, a little catfish in the back. It's one of those cleaners. He likes the darkness, so this takes the majority of so the only bad thing about this thing, this foam, this is made of foam. Let me see. This whole thing right here is made of foam. This whole rock thing, but takes them half of the space of the whole fishes. The fishes like it because they go underneath of it. Underneath of it, it cuts out. Right there, you can see the line right there. It cuts out right there, so they go underneath of it. You got a lot of space, but it's very dark in the back. These guys like to hang up in the front where all the live stuff is at. I like that it has the foam padding in the back, so this won't even move. I like the curve of the glass. If you guys can see it, the curve of the glass. Nice little glass. Here, I'm able to grow my plants. I actually grew these plants in the back, and I planted them here a while back, but these guys are diggers, and they like to take all my plants out and kill my plants. So, fortunately, I'm not going to have them there. Crab loves it. He's been exploring everywhere. He's been testing me, too. So, he's been testing me how far he can go all the way to the top. This is very soothing, very quiet. I like the whole thing. It moves. So far, I'm very happy with the aquarium. In fact, people that come in and say, wow, beautiful aquarium. They do have larger ones. I choose the 9-gallon. I believe this is 9-gallon because it's just enough space for me. I have some more space for more stuff in here. But I choose this kind. So far, I liked what I have. These fishes are multiplying real quick, so I had to divide them to the tank. I got to remove the males from the females, make sure, because they start producing when they're happy, they're fed, and everything's working for them. So far, these are my new breeds. All these are babies. I actually took the parents out of here. So these are still babies. So if you guys like what you guys see, let me know. And then you go upgrade the lighting, the pump. I added the air for our extra oxygen. But you really don't need it because the splashing of water collects some sort of oxygen, in fact. And this guy likes it. He's been active. He moves up and down. That little thing is his cave in there. He has some food in there. He's been chilling. I mean, they all seem happy. I had him here for quite a while already. So if you have any questions or any comments, let me know. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we're out.